Our petty revenge. I guess I'm a salty bee. It was 2012. I got my very first apartment with 3 friends. Me and the girl shared a room, while the 2 boys shared the other. The girl had us all do a house meeting. When we all moved in, she discussed general rules which were common sense things. She explicitly says that if anyone has a problem with someone or something, just bring it up. Okay, NBD. However, she quickly became the only one in the house to have issues, and yet she never brought it up. She would just be passive-aggressive, and be loud in her semi-silent tantrum, like banging the door closed, stomping, slamming cabinets. The rest of us didn't know if she had issues with us, or an outside issue, like her BF. That made her moody because she never adhered to her own rule of confronting an issue if it was house roommate related. Me and her not only shared a bedroom, but a bathroom as well. Over time, I noticed that she didn't wash her hands after using the toilet, considering I have to touch the same doorknobs as her to go in and out of the room or open the cupboard. I felt it an issue enough to bring up with her in private. You know, as per her rule. Her reaction: attack every single person in the house for what offends her. Me: you leave your water cup on the counter, still using it. Boy 1 always plays his computer games loudly. He uses a headset and our apartment just echoes loudly. Boy 2 doesn't say hello to her when she comes back from class, or greet her what. She proceeds to call me a salty bee. And for the rest of our time together she continues to be passive-aggressive, and gets even worse, stealing money from people's wallets, throwing away something that wasn't trash and wasn't hers, hiding a possession to inconvenience someone else, etc. If I said anything to her about anything, she defaulted to calling me salty. So, I decided to get my petty revenge. She made living with her uncomfortable the second she was ever in the apartment with anyone else. I decided to make her physically uncomfortable. I took some table salt and would sprinkle some in her bedding, enough to make her toss and turn, and wonder WTF was making her so itchy. Salt because it doesn't attract ants, was small and white to blend in with her bedding, and because it was a safe enough spice to not stain her sheets or be obvious that it was a kitchen spice. She never got another good night's sleep for long. I'd give her a day or 2 of salt-free sleep to make her think the issue was gone, at least until she pissed me or the others off enough to warrant another uncomfortable nights. She never found out what it was. No effort on my side, just a tiny sprinkle of salt every few days all over her bedding. If I'm such a salty bee, might as well live up to the name. Her restless sleep made her too tired to put the extra effort into her beiness and crimes. Comments: this is fantastic. Who is the salty bee now? LOL. Great revenge. Yeah, you're a salty bee, but your vengeance so good I approve of it. She don't dream, toss, and turn all night. Itches up and down her back, keep it petty. We have a story in the comments. JFC. What is it with people expecting their roommates to greet them every time they come into the room or house? I had befriended a girl my first year in college in the dorms, and we decided we'd dorm together for the next year. A few months in, she completely 180'd on me one day, and began acting like I was the most inconvenient thing in the world. This day I happened to be sick, and stayed in from classes. She'd come and go, slamming the door, slamming her books or pens down around her desk, overall being completely inconsiderate to my feeling like complete crap physically at the time. Come to find out after I finally asked, "What's your problem?" that I'm her problem. No hint of her frustrations before this, because I apparently didn't greet her every time she came and went a lot to other rooms, and I always had my headphones on to not disturb her with my music while I do homework study. She'd have random guys, none her BF, sleep over constantly, but be Ed when my BF at the time came to see how I was doing later that day, demanding to know if he was staying over, and that he better not be. It was the most insane thing I'd experienced. LOL. I love this. I applaud you, taking an insult hyper literally as revenge. I like the cut of your jib. You should have started calling her Margarita. This is amazing. I did the same thing but with fiberglass insulation to my whole roommate when I was in the military. Mwahaha. I just added another weapon to my a-hole takedown arsenal. Thanks. You finished the story perfectly. Thank you for all of that. Delicious. Season the meat.
I just want to say thank you for watching this video if you made it to the end. If you liked it, please give it a like, and if you really liked it, please subscribe to this channel, because although I don't usually upload these kind of things, I do upload content every once in a while. I feel like I used to upload more than I do now. If you're wondering why it wasn't my voice on the camera, it's because, so I'm blind, so visually impaired, whatever you want to call it, and so my thing is I can't read these Reddit posts or these comments, so I use text-to-speech programs. But do let me know if you like this voice. This is the Siri voice for iPhones. Apple users, you probably recognize that because, well, it's pretty prevalent. And I think it sounds a lot better than my previous voice, which was the Daniel voice. Now, I also hope that you like this music and that you would like it if I used it more in my videos. Also, I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading too much. I just don't know what to upload. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye, and see you guys hopefully in the next video.